Okay, I think I'm live. It's actually working. I can't believe it's actually working. Hello, and welcome to the stream. Hopefully you can hear me, which is all good. Uh, Hope everyone's okay. I realise this stream doesn't really have much of a theme. Mainly because I'm just wanting to have a chat with people. If people want to come by and have a chat about pretty much anything at this point. Um, it's not a Star Trek specific stream, but it can include Star Trek. It can include pretty much anything. Resident Evil, Metal Gear. If I don't know if I don't know anything about it, that's absolutely fine. We'll just have a chat anyway. Um, also, I don't know how long this stream is going to be because I'm actually pretty tired. But I wanted to sort of keep up the live streams, try and do them weekly, at least until we have more Star Trek on the screens. And I am working on several videos still. It just takes so long to make them, to write them, to put them together. It just takes so long. So yeah, I thought we could have a chat. I have literally just before the stream started, I did see a trailer I never thought I would ever see, and that's Beverly Hills Cop. They've brought back Eddie Murphy for Beverly Hills Cop for a Netflix series, and Jesus Christ, man, did that guy ever age? I mean, yeah, he's older, but oh my god. Anyway, yeah, so that looks pretty good. I must admit that's pretty much in keeping with um, Beverly Hills Cop. I did not see that coming at all. I didn't even hear anything about it. So it was just, I like that. I like seeing trailers just pop up out of nowhere for things that we never thought would be a thing. So that was quite interesting. Um, yeah, not an awful lot of news on the Star Trek front, as far as I'm aware, but who knows? That could change any day. Still no sort of update on season 5 of crappy Discovery, but who knows at this point? Who knows? It could be it could be something right around the corner. Imagine they'd want to get it as hyped up as possible before it, you know, releases. But who knows? Who knows? Um, I wanted to talk a little bit about Metal Gear Solid at some point, because I know that the oi oi shipyards, how are you? Good to see you, mate. Good to have you here. Um, yeah, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater remake is coming out at some point. I think next year. It's like Metal Gear Solid Delta or something like that. But I think it's going to be sooner than we think. And the only reason I say that is because Snake has appeared in the character as a character, unlockable character in 50 days time on Fortnite. He's actually a character. So that I think they wanted to build the hype, and they wouldn't build the hype and then wait 6 months. That wouldn't work at all. So they're putting Solid Snake as an unlockable character, which means which could mean that Snake Eater remake is a lot closer than we think it is. But I found that quite interesting. But at the same time, I'm kind of worried, and I don't know whether anybody there, anybody in the chat or watching this post live or anything is also worried because the although the Master Collection that came out recently is pretty good, um, it's somewhat it it's somewhat lackluster from what I've been hearing. It's not as good as it's made out to be. I know it's only volume 1 and there's a second volume coming, but surely that's just going to include Ground Zeroes and stuff like that. So I am quite worried about the remake. In some ways, I'd like to see a nicer looking Metal Gear Solid game, but in other ways, I just oh if it's a direct remake without any kind of update to control systems or menus or anything like that, then it's surely just a graphical update. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. I did, however, there was, and I wanted to sort of talk about games as well. If for any of you who are into your gaming, hi, Watch Nerd. Good evening, Dangerman. You'll be happy to know that season 3 of Strange New Worlds has started filming. I think you're wrong. I don't think I'm happy to know that. Am I happy to know that? Well, it gives my channel some content, so yeah, some upcoming content. Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about a game that I purchased yesterday or the day before, and it's a sequel to a game. It's a sequel to a game called Daymare. Now, if anybody is familiar with Daymare, okay, it's an indie game, okay, done in the sort of style of over-the-shoulder Resident Evil, and it's from a company that, well, they went to make a remake for the Resident Evil 2 game. So they had their own fan-made Resident Evil remake, or Resident Evil 2 remake. And Capcom stopped them from making the game because they wanted to do their official Resident Evil 2 remake. So they issued a cease and desist, and Invader Studios that was making this remake, they got like an honorable mention in the game credits, which was really nice. But they still had this game that they spent all these years on. So they redrew it, they rewrote it, they remade it, remade a remake of Resident Evil 2, and created this game called Daymare. And Daymare is an interesting game because it's an indie game, so it's flawed, so it's not as good as normal sort of AAA titles or anything like that. But the concept was interesting, and I actually fell in love a little bit with Invader Studios. I think they're a fantastic group of people, and they've made this superb game. I might have to change the hashtags on this stream to let them know I'm talking about it. But they're a cracking little studio, and they made a cracking little game. It wasn't perfect, and if you had to forgive a lot of problems with the game, most notably the dialogue, and it's not cheesy dialogue in the sense of the original Resident Evil. It's actually just bad translated dialogue, because it's from another language, so it's just a little bit sort of Channel 5 Desert Storm kind of dialogue, but it's a great game. So they've released a sequel, but it's a prequel. So it's the second game, but it's a prequel, and I started playing it last night, and boy, oh boy, was I absolutely petrified. I was so worried because the game automatically starts in quality mode, and my God, it looked horrendous. The FMVs kept skipping and flashing and glitching, and oh my God, it looked awful. And I thought, oh, this is so disappointing. And the characters, I mean, the one character looks like he has a rubber face. It's so bloody hilarious. The controls were okay, but the frame rate was janky as hell. It was honestly like I'd entered into one of my epileptic seizures from years ago, so I didn't know what to make of it. Anyway, I won't stay too long on this, but I just wanted to tell you about it. So I switched it from quality mode to performance mode, and boom, the game came alive, and suddenly I was getting 60 frames a second. Everything was really cool. The game itself is phenomenal. It's so far for an indie title as well. So the studio's done a really good job with it. The dialogue again is not great. It's really not, and it doesn't translate well at all. But it's so far it's showing a lot of promise, and the control system and everything like that is absolutely phenomenal. So I'm gonna play. I might even stream some of the game, just to show you what I'm talking about. Not tonight, but I will do it. but yeah, it's phenomenal. So who do we have? Sci-Fi Shipyards, just another watch nerd. Anybody else in the chat? Feel free to leave a comment, and I'll say hello. Thanks. I'm good, mate. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too, mate. Always nice to have you here. Oh, they officially announced the Section 31 series. Yay. Section 31. That's a corner of a wall. That really hurt. I'm gonna start going cross-eyed in a minute. Section 31. Wow, another new Trek trope that is just getting old. This secret organization that's not actually that secret because they have black com badges and stuff like that. Ridiculous. Another new Trek classic, I'm sure. I can't wait to see what they come up with. How many different ways could they destroy Section 31? There'll be a dark organization. Here's the thing: it's a dark organization, and it's necessary. Will it be run by predominantly females, like the Federation was in Star Trek Picard, or is it going to be SWMs because they're a shady organization? That would be quite the conundrum, wouldn't it? Really. The Tetrarch of Apathy. Didn't know you were streaming, listening while running errands. Oh, bless you, mate. To be fair, a lot of the time, I don't decide to stream until I get home from work, and then I just go, yes, I have enough energy. Which tonight I did not, but I just thought, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's stream and get the community together, and I'll plug some of your other channels as well, and everybody head over to Clayton's channel. I want to try and support Clayton as much. He's nearly at 500 subscribers. He's at 491, I believe, right now. So if we can get him up to 500 subscribers, I think that would be a lovely early Christmas present for him. Because bless him, he really does put a lot of effort into his videos. And although I try and support him as much as possible, there's just not enough momentum there. His videos. Some of his videos have gotten at least over 1,000 views. So he's really good at making the videos, and he's very sort of astute and on topic. So yeah, head over to Clayton's channel. The link is in the chat. It's up the top. I'll try and keep copying that for people to go and visit. But if you haven't already subscribed to Clayton, please go and subscribe to Clayton. Also, there's I'm not really sure how to do it on here. Streaming amateur, of course. But Zell may come into the chat at some point. He's part of a band. It's called Cold Harbour, and it is absolutely a tremendous band. And he's really great, and he's quite an avid musician. So please look up Cold Harbour. Just another watch nerd. Maybe Tilly can be in Section 31. What an operator. Smooth operator. Tilly in Section 31. Well, she's not very secretive, is she? She'll just blurt out anything because she just babbles on. The agency is so secret, they literally wear identifying badges in public. Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely 100% true. 100% true. It's like, it's literally like, I don't know. I don't think it is, but I don't think they do this. But the FBI walk around with the FBI jackets on, and they got FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, and all of that. You reckon the CIA don't do that, do they? An MI5, military intelligence 5. I am. Says so right here on my badge. Oh, what are you? I'm CIA. They always just wear suits, don't they, or something inconspicuous. I chatted to Zell the other day. Nice bloke, mate. He's an absolute legend, that guy. Real friend of the channel, and has become a good chat buddy outside the channel as well. And I do believe at some point we are sort of planning a meetup. At some point when I get free time, I just don't know at this point. But yeah, it's the. What agency are you with? I'm CIA. How do you know that? I don't have any identifying marks. It just cracks me up. Yeah, Section 31. I'm Section 31, don't you know? No one in the Federation knew what Section 31 was. It's or very few people did. If you want to get picky. But yeah, God, Section 31. It's gonna be Michelle Yeoh, isn't it? Come here, Michael. Ugh. Bless her. I love Michelle Yeoh. I absolutely adore her. I think she's absolutely fantastic. But the character in Discovery was not. The captain was. Her as a captain, you can see it. She's like a mother. It's great. She's a superb captain. But my God, they destroy the character after that. The Tetrarch of Apathy. No one is supposed to be aware the organization even exists, at least by DS9 era. Yeah, exactly. It's part of the original Federation Charter. However, it's not spoken about. There's a reference to it in Enterprise, but they don't refer to themselves as Section 31, so they don't have a name. I don't know why everyone loves Michelle Yeoh so much. She's exactly the same in everything she's in. Cardboard. Everything Everywhere All at Once, and was it House of Flying Daggers? I thought, oh wow, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Everything Everywhere All at Once was a great film. If you've not seen that, it is a great film. It's weird as fuck, but it is a great film. I highly recommend you watch that. But I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, I agree. She's kind of like Ryan Reynolds in that sense. You watch a Ryan Reynolds film, you're getting Ryan Reynolds. You're not really getting anything other than Ryan Reynolds because that's what people want to see. But Michelle Yeoh, yeah, I can sort of understand your point, but at the same time, I think she's quite attractive as well. Yeah, Section 31. Ooh. What about a Starfleet Academy? Do we think the Starfleet Academy is going to be any good? Or is it going to be a lot of specific pronoun people and gender fluid people in Starfleet? What all these, and they're going to be talking in sort of millennial talk, aren't they? Or Gen Z talk, beg your pardon. And they're gonna be like totally cool, dude, like amazing, dude. Oh, you did you take the Kobayashi yet? Did you take the Maru? Did you do that on a holodeck? Nope. Academy was a good game. Should be left there. Yeah, yeah, completely agree. Just leave it alone. It's it's like just leave stuff alone. Just leave it alone. Well, they destroyed Doctor Who finally, haven't they? Final nail in the coffin. Because a lot of people are saying that they are done with Doctor Who. Just leave it alone. What other IPs can be ruined? What IPs are left that aren't ruined? Classic IPs. I mean, long time. Yeah, Starfleet Academy. Yeah, yeah. I got that. Starfleet Academy was a good game. I think I've still got it somewhere. Bet they won't keep the pronouns secret. No, probably not. Probably not. Yeah, can't say it. Nah, definitely not looking forward to that. I just don't get it. I mean, when's it going to be set? Is it going to be set in Discovery's like future period where I don't know? It might just be a series where everybody just goes, "Oh, Burnham's amazing. You know, Professor Burnham. Wait, she's a professor? Yeah, she's a captain and a professor. Sanitation officer. She's the best." Shipyards. I was done with Whittaker, but it's fun to watch them carry on kicking the corpse. By the way, what trans character Rose? How big was his chin? I didn't say I'd seen it. I can't bring myself to do it. It's sort of like I mentioned in my last stream I was watching SGU, and towards the end, I'm getting towards the end of the second season, which is its last season, and I'm just beginning to think, what is the point? Because you sort of know where it goes. It's going to an unknown. It's left on a cliffhanger. The same thing with Doctor Who. I watched the Eccleston run, most of it, but I didn't watch anything after that. Maybe a couple of Tenants, but I don't know. Going to Jodie Whittaker and even Peter Capaldi, I'm not. I wasn't a massive fan of that, and I know it starts starts to decline for that, and then Whittaker, and it just gets worse and worse. I don't know about you guys, but the older I get, the less time I have for shit, like shit, you know. Um, I do plan on watching Godzilla -1. I've heard that's really good. But I think that might be a cinema experience. I don't know whether it's out here in the UK, but I do have access to it, so I might watch it. I might really annoy the neighbours and put the 5.1 on. Maybe we'll see. But Doctor Who, wow, how the mighty have fallen. I don't. I think it's bad enough. It would be bad enough if it was bad and just bad. If you can say, right, well, okay, it's not working. The Doctor Who is not working. Let's make it better. It's not that it's just bad. It's that it's ripping itself apart, you know, and it's being allowed to happen. It's not good. It's not good for any franchise to be self-referential in that way, and then self-destructive. You know, pointing out all the flaws and all of that. It's just not. It's not good for any franchise to do that, but it's sort of happening all over the place with franchises. Do I have? I've got an area of dead space, haven't I? Let me move my camera over. Hey, there we go. We're properly framed now. Just realised it's a weird bar on that side. Crazy. Totally looking forward to Godzilla. Yeah, same here. I want to see that quite badly. Because I've heard it's really good. Me and the missus, we watch the Monarch stuff, you know, the monsters verse. Mainly because they're just easy watches. We go out of it always thinking, well, that was, but it's just easy watches, something for us to turn our brains off together. There, also, just on that note, I am going to be doing a stream over Christmas with my wife. My wife will be joining for a stream, and she'll be giving her hot take on some of the Star Trek, and she'll probably disagree with me. There may be some physical abuse, you know, slap Danger Man around the back of her head. No, she's lovely. So I will be doing a stream with the missus, because you know, why not? So yeah. So yeah, we watched the Monarch stuff. It's passable. I think the series that they've done is quite good so far. We haven't watched episode 4, 5, and I think episode 6 is yet to come. It's like I say, it's passable, just passable. But Godzilla -1 seems to be a film. Danger Misses. Yeah, have to think about what to call her on stream. Danger Wench. Could call her Danger Wench. Likes being called Wench. I say, fetch me a cup of tea, wench. No, she won't. She won't hurt me for that at all. Yeah. I've been chatting. I've been chatting for a whole 25 minutes about Netflix. But no, I to be fair, I wanted to get people together. Danger wench, boy, you like to live dangerously, danger man. Ah, it's all in the name, innit? It's all in the name, mate. Oh, it's when I do it live on stream, because if she hurts me, I've got proof. Right here. No, she's wonderful. We have a right laugh together, and she's watched most of Star Trek. She hasn't really gone through the Next Generation. We've tried to start it. She says it's a difficult watch to begin with. I says it'll only get better. But she has done Voyager, DS9, and Enterprise, and she won't watch New Trek. She just no. But yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think it'll be a really fun stream. So that'd be quite good. Trying to stay awake as much as possible. It has been a long ass day. Really, when I'm wanting to do a stream, I should probably schedule it a lot earlier so people can come in. But it's nice to have people here. I was thinking about this the other day. I've made this channel. Now I do have other channels as well. I'll talk a bit about those a bit later on. It's great. I've made this channel, and I only made it. I only started making the videos to voice my opinion. I've thought about releasing those reviews onto this channel, but they're crappy quality and badly edited. And it was when I was first starting out on YouTube. I didn't really have the proper tools to. I really had the proper tools to put. I didn't really have the proper tools to put it together, so they're janky, and they were all filmed in one take. Didn't have the editing software at the time. So I started doing those videos, and I built this channel, and it went further than I ever thought it would. And along the way, I've found some really amazing people on the channel. I've met some brilliant people. I've interacted with some wonderful characters, and it's been really nice to have built this very small community. Like I say, I don't think I'll ever become a world famous YouTuber. I just don't think it's going to happen. The algorithm will never like me that much. But it's always nice to know that I've interacted with 1,564 people at this point. So that's really nice to know. Do you stream on set days and times? Always seem to catch you here randomly. I try to do a stream on a Thursday and a Sunday if I can, one of the two. Occasionally I'll just stream randomly, but I want to try and keep everything alive on the channel. About 2 years ago, I let it rest for about 3 or 4 months, and it took me a while to get the channel back up to where it should have been. So I like to do these streams to get to know people. You have to keep the channel ticking over as well. So yes, Thursdays and Sundays usually, but not every Thursday and every Sunday. It's like tonight was just simply because I was just too tired. I was thinking, oh, do I do one? Do I not? But I thought, no, sod it. I've got enough to talk about. And we like you even if the algorithm doesn't. Tell you, CBS does not like my channel at all. CBS are absolute sods for claiming my videos and for giving me copyright strikes and stuff like that. And it's always done manually, so it's always a manual takedown of something. They've done it to me several times, and it's because I just rip into whatever they put out. And if I can guarantee you, this sort of thing doesn't happen to channels that talk positively about Star Trek. It just doesn't happen. And because the channel's so small, well, it can fade away into the distance, and only 1,564 people will know. So it's a bit shit. It's a bit shit, but it's all I've got. It's all we've got, isn't it? So yeah, it's nice to have this little community, and it's nice to be able to chat to people and catch up. Yeah, but everyone hates shills. Yes, they do. It's so hard to sort of try and grasp what these what people like and dislike about, you know, or what specific people like about New Trek and dislike about New Trek. And if you like New Trek, you're going to go to a channel that likes New Trek, and you're going to follow that channel and support that channel. If you don't like New Trek, you're going to find a channel that doesn't like New Trek. But it's amazing how much of the fan base is really on the fence. And although they visit the channel and watch the videos, they don't hit that subscribe button because they don't agree with everything that you say. And I think that's really poor, because you can agree. No one's going to agree on everything 100% of the time. Why would they? It's absolutely nuts. It's silly. Silly expectation to have as well. But I cannot. It's like I thought about, maybe I could do a Trek Central kind of thing and talk about Star Trek in you know, all the Star Treks, even the Star Trek, you know, or even that crap. But that just seems like accepting what they've done, and why would you want to welcome New Trek into the Star Trek universe? It just doesn't make sense. I don't tend to count any New Trek as Trek. Just like you and me on Michelle Yeoh. Yeah. Watch Nerd. Honestly, have said it before, say it again. New Trek isn't as popular as pre-2005 Trek. You can tell by the viewing numbers and conventions. You're absolutely right, Watch Nerd. Absolutely 100%. But the problem is, it's not the number of voices, it's how loud the voices are. Currently, there's a lot of pro New Trek people in positions very high up in media companies and all of that stuff. And like I say, I don't think a lot of people who visit YouTube are visiting YouTube to watch people shill for Star Trek. But it's just not enough. There's just not enough. And we aren't as loud as they are. We're never as loud as they are. They always have the moral high ground. Ridiculous. Far more demand even now for pre-2005 star autographs and photos. Yeah, who wants to... Sorry, if I had the chance to meet Sneaker Martin Green, I think I'd turn it down. I've got no interest in meeting her. I've got no interest in meeting Ethan Peck. I've got no interest in meeting... I kind of think I'd like to meet Doug Jones just once, because he's been in other things than Star Trek. And he's you know, I'd just be like, hello, Doug, because he's so damn tall. Oh well, a lot of apathy is setting. Yeah, 100%. People just can't be bothered with it anymore, especially because they get called ists and phobes every time they offer any form of criticism, and that's something that people are getting tired of. People are getting tired of being labelled and blamed and put into a bracket where they're basically shat on. And I get tired of it. I get so sick and tired of seeing the same old shit happening to everything around me. You know, it's permeating everything. Nothing's sacred anymore. Nothing is sacred. And I've said before, buy physical copies of things because they'll just go back and change it. And they're doing it all the time. because they don't agree with things that were done in the past. They want to try and change the past. They want to try and hide all the bad stuff. And I think it's a joke. I think it's an absolute joke. I'm just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I'm not sure how much more destruction I can handle, because it's even going through games. I was watching a live stream with Drinker and Az, I think, and he was talking about Sweet Baby Inc. I don't really know of anything about Sweet Baby Inc. Fucking horrendous company that goes through it goes to all these different creative companies and basically modifies all of their work and edits all of their work and puts all the lefty crap in it, but diversity, make the scripts more diversified and inclusive, and it's just ridiculous. Just please stop and let people create what they want to fucking create. Since when did creating something come with rules? Since when couldn't you just fucking create something? Jesus fucking Christ, you gotta run through an editor every fucking time? Masterpieces were created with flaws. They were allowed. For fuck's sake. I'm sorry, your story is just, it's not inclusive enough. It's not meant to be inclusive. People can't relate to your main character. Yes, they can. Well, the people in wheelchairs can't. And people who are gender fluid, they can't identify with the main character. Well, fucking tough. I've made a character. I've made a universe. I want to put it out there in the public arena. I don't need someone sifting through it, taking out what they don't like, editing it to a point where it's unrecognizable and releasing it out to a bunch of children, but a childlike-minded people. It's like, oh, it's in games. It's all over the gaming industry now. It's got to be more inclusive. Fuck off. Just let me play a game where I'm entertained, not fucking lectured all the fucking time. Fuck. Wankers. And you can tell this company's gonna. This company's making millions. I bet they're making millions, aren't they? Just greedy pieces of detritus. Fucking, I hate people that come along and say and try to edit and censor someone's creative idea. Fucking joke. It's disgusting. I have two questions. Marcin Kalinski. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. I have two questions. Why are there so few videos on your website lately? Why don't you do reviews for other films, for example, fan-made Star Trek productions? The videos on my website is time. I have a full-time job, I have a family, and I've got 4 children. And videos take a lot of time. I've got 3 videos sitting in a folder on my computer that are incomplete. I've got to get them done, but it's just time. I managed to allot time for a stream where I can come and chat to you guys. That Discovery one that I did recently, Why Discovery Sucks Part 1, I've got a Part 2 in the works. It took a lot of time to write, a lot of time. It doesn't seem like it because it's only a 14-minute video, but the amount of time it takes to make a video is insane. Now when Star Trek episodes release, I get into a swing, I get into a rhythm, and the style in which I do my videos, which is literally this, just talking to a camera, it happens really quick. I can watch the episode and give you my thoughts, let it all splur out, and then the whole process takes about 6 hours, and I don't get to bed till about midnight, and I've got to be up for work in the morning. So I get it all done in one night, which is why my videos occasionally appear a bit rushed. But I'm trying to put a bit more effort in. But again, it's time. I'm got some time over Christmas. I'm going to be doing some videos over Christmas, hopefully. And why don't I review other films? For example, fan-made Star Trek productions. It's not that it hasn't occurred to me. It's that I haven't really had. I have to be very careful. I have to be not careful, picky about what I choose to review. I've tried to review. I've done other reviews on other shows. I did a review years back on Cobra Kai, and it stayed on my channel for about a week, and I just took it down because it just didn't do anything. It was killing the momentum that I had on my channel. I've tried to do a review of The Expanse, but it's incomplete because I haven't got past season 3. You know, I've done a review. There is a review on my channel of Resident Evil. What was it called? It was the CGI one. Not the latest one, but I think it was a series, or I can't remember. I did a review for that anyway, and that killed the channel. I have to be very careful about what I upload as well, because the last video I did, the Discovery Sucks one, that shot up, and that was like the best video the best video what do you call it, performance I've had in a long time, and it just shot up. And then I did a stream with Admiral Teague, and I posted it on the channel, and my video just went and stopped dead. So it really is about momentum. I have to keep things topical to try and keep the channel growing, but at the same time, I want to talk about certain things, and I can't if it's going to affect the flow of things. It is also, like I said, it's just there's a lot of work involved in making a video and putting it out on the internet. A lot of the YouTubers that you see, not all of them, but a lot of them have people who edit their videos together. So all they'll do is just sit there, make a video, get the raw footage, and someone else will just chop it together. I just got to say hi to Zell, just popping in before I go on stage to strum heavily in front of a crowd of people. Much love, dude, and to everyone in the chat. Zell, you rock. Check out Zell's band. It's Cold Harbor, isn't it, mate? Check them out. They're absolutely fantastic. And good luck for the gig, mate. And give a wave to the crowd. Fantastic. Spot on, mate. Love to you too. Tetrarch of Apathy. The new Trek types are loud, but that's all about about all they know how to do. We often aren't as loud because we work for a living. Yeah, yeah. I got that point, and then I got it again. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The only form of money any of these companies are getting right now is from BlackRock. But the money is running out. Yeah. Not a gravy train, is it? The Tetrarch of Apathy agreed. Also, and this is a big point, those SJW new Trek types aren't the ones who have the disposable income in general to drop on events and merch. Yeah. People play apathy. People trade. I swear, my brain's shutting down. People play as trolls, dragons, etc. How many actually identify as non-human? We identify with real Spock, Quark, etc. because of character traits and challenges. Exactly! Nail on the head! Nail on the head! Jesus Christ! That's representation, isn't it? It's all representation these days. Oh, I don't feel represented. Do you need to? Do you need to be validated? Do you need to be represented? Really? You want to be represented? Go and make something. Go and create something. Jesus Christ, if a human being paints a beautiful piece of artwork, and it's this beautiful, very intelligent oil painting, and this human has painted it, doesn't matter what colour your skin is, doesn't matter how able-bodied you are, you've created a masterpiece, and you're a human being who's created something. Doesn't matter whether you're black, you're white, you're male, you're female, you're gay, you're straight. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. If you live your life by what you identify as, then you're not living life. I'm white and I'm a man. This is me. You don't like it. You're the racist. You're the sexist. That's it. I'm a man. I'm a white man with a ginger beard and blonde hair. So fucking what? I've got blue eyes. That's who I am. This is my face. I'm not trying to change it. This is what I was born with. This is what I tend not to look after. And this is why he's getting old and wrinkled. This is me. You are you. I don't need to see a person like me in a film to imagine being that person. I always imagined what it would be like to be James Bond. I'll tell you something, until Daniel Craig came along, I didn't think it would be possible for someone like me to look like James Bond, nor did I care. Nor did I give a shit. Because James Bond is a particular type of character that is so far removed from what I am, I can still imagine myself going, the name's Bond, James Bond. And having moved and go, oh, James! I can still imagine that. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, yes, I can be jealous of Henry Cavill. A lot of us can be jealous of Henry Cavill. I'm not Henry Cavill. So what? Doesn't mean Henry Cavill's got to dye his fucking hair and grow a ginger beard to look like me for me to feel represented on screen. Grow the fuck up. The world doesn't revolve around you. Grow the fuck up. Jesus fucking Christ. I need to feel represented. It's like what they've done with fucking Davros. No, you can't have someone in a wheelchair being evil. Why the fuck not? People are people, whether they're in a wheelchair or stood up or walking on their hands. It doesn't matter. They're still people. They can be good people in a wheelchair, bad people in a wheelchair, what I would call normal people in a wheelchair, who are both good and bad or neither. Doesn't matter, does it? Oh yeah, Davros. It's been a long-running villain in Doctor Who. Suddenly, no, the wheelchair has to go. Because it doesn't conform to what we think now. But Jesus Christ, take some value in history, will you? Fuck! Sorry. That's just... Oh man, I'm getting fired up. I don't even know why. Hate to say this, but Star Trek fan films are always full of old fat people. Shit on a stick. Oh, fat people. Eating the chicken leg. Captain Frog! We're set course for the nearest moon. Mr. Hulu! Yes, Captain? No, Star Trek fan films are great. It's people, again, just going, I love something and I'm going to make something of it. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I try to avoid cons. Yeah, rock on, brother, rock on, Zell. Yeah, sci-fi shipyards. If you want to feel svelte and beautiful, then go to one. Zell, good luck, my dude. Nice to see you. Zell, awesome. Go. God bless. Yeah, I'm svelte and beautiful all the time, bro. Well, that might be nice. I'm certainly no Hemsworth. Again, yeah, Chris Hemsworth. Ah, kill to look like Chris Hemsworth. But I don't, and that's the point. I'm never going to. I'm getting plastic surgery for it. It's just a lie. This is who I am. This is just who I am. If I don't like something about myself, I'll change it for something to within my power. But I'm not going to go for. I'm going to go off on one again. Fuck's sake. I'm a man, a living monkey man. Aren't we all? I'll be honest, Danger Man, it's the rage and rants I tune in for. In the words of Dunkov, stay angry. Yeah, you've got it. Here's the thing. I've been called an angry person before. I really have. And yeah, I get angry. Of course I do. And it's not me putting something on. This is just genuine anger. Because I'm so sick and tired of being pushed. And I know I'm not being pushed directly, but I can feel everything just closing in and becoming so narrow-minded in the world. The life is becoming a minefield. Do you not think that life is difficult enough? Do you not think that life is just fucking difficult? It's hard. It's hard work. And there are people out there that like to make it harder because all their fifis got hurt. Jesus fucking life is really hard. Okay, you have to get up, go to work, raise a family, have kids, get a job, get a car, pay for this, pay for that. You're being strangled all the time financially. The wages go up and the rent goes up and the utilities go up and your car insurance goes up and everything just goes up. And every time you get a wage rise, you think, finally, I'm being considered, decent. I'm being looked after for all the hard work I'm doing. And the government just goes, you fool, your wages have gone up, so have taxes. So is your insurance, so's your fucking house, your mortgage, your rent. Everything's just gone up. It's hard work living. It's worth it because you get to occasionally buy nice things and have a nice time, and you get to go out and have a drink with your friends and socialise, and then all you want to do is come home from work, put your feet up, maybe have a cup of tea, watch some decent television. That's all you want to do in life. Get home from work, just on a weekday. Go out on the weekends, whatever. That's not what I'm saying. You get home from work, you want to sit and chill, don't you? You're knackered. You think, right, okay, kids have gone bed. Now it's time for me to sit and watch something that I enjoy, something I'm passionate about, something that someone has taken the time to create, to make. They have put thought to paper and taken it to someone with money and gone, I want to make this television show. I want to make this franchise. I want to entertain people. And they go, okay, here's some money. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Off you go. Make your film. And the return on it is fantastic because everybody loves it. And everybody, there are people that love it. There are people that hate it. But there are people that love it. And people that, and it becomes this wonderful thing. This wonderful creation. And people go and get home from work and they invest time in their lives, their limited time on this earth, to sit and watch something that you've created. So why on earth would you ever even consider bollocking them and lecturing them and telling them their shit? Why would you even do that? Life is so very short and we're trying to enjoy something. We are trying to enjoy something. And you have to zap it all out. You have to zap it. Pull out all of this joy, trump on it and spit it back in our faces. How fucking dare you all? Yeah, I love Star Trek. Yeah, I love Resident Evil. Yeah, I love fucking anything at this point that was sacred to me as a child and that I've grown up with. I love it all. And then they say, oh yeah, it wasn't as good as you think it was. Narcissists do that. No, it's not as good as you think it was. You're wrong. I'm right. You're wrong. You shouldn't like this. You should like what we've created instead. Because all your characters, all the characters in your franchise, our characters made them who they are. Go fuck yourselves. Fuck off. Jesus. I think this stream's getting limited state, don't you? Fucking hell, sorry. It makes, yes, I am angry. I am angry. And I'm not an angry person. I'm quite a happy individual. I can laugh and have a joke. I've got a great wife, great kids, got a great job. Life is great, but it's hard work. And we all go and work hard. I don't care what your thoughts and opinions on the world are and race, gender, whatever. Live your fucking life. Do what you fucking want. But don't you dare tell me that I am the fucking problem for wanting to come home, sit down and watch something decent on the television. Fuck off. Shit, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I'm apparently staying angry. Especially from the writer of Doctor Who, it's the hubris. Exactly. It's exactly. Oh. Let me put it this way. Anybody in a wheelchair should not need defending by anybody else. But people will always jump in and defend people because they feel that they're being attacked and they want to feel good about themselves, saying, I stood up for someone, I protected someone. Really? Did you? Are you sure about that? Thinks it belongs to him. It was here long before he came along. Might not be around for much longer, but it doesn't belong to him. Exactly. And they think they've got the rights because they've got the legal rights to something that they think they own it. They can never own what was before. So because they can never own it and it's never going to be theirs, they have to destroy it. Fucking horrible. Sometimes it didn't seem like you were angry. It seemed more like that, for example. Discovery was taking its toll on your mental well-being. Genuinely, yeah. Discovery. I think a lot of things take their toll on my mental well-being. I think really the problem is there's just nothing good at the minute, is there? There's nothing to entertain you. And I love Jeremy Renner's interview with the Avengers, with Brie Larson, because Brie Larson's saying, I got this responsibility. I've got this platform. I got to tell people, I'm responsible, and I've got to make sure everybody's represented. And Jeremy Renner just goes, I'm here to entertain kids. I don't have a platform. It's not a platform. I don't have a responsibility. I'm just entertaining kids. And that's what I'd pretty much say. Entertaining people. I'm part of a fucking comic book universe. I'm nothing special. I'm just an actor. I'm an adult pretender. And I just go and entertain. I make films and entertain people. Who really gives a fuck what a celebrity thinks? Genuinely. I'm just saying stuff. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just saying stuff on the internet. You can agree, disagree. If you care, that's great. If you don't, whatever. That's great too. Whatever. But when a celebrity is going, you should be different. You should live your life the way I choose. The way I do. You need to cut your carbon emissions down by at least 50%. You're spending too much money heating your homes. You are being racist, and you support Donald Trump. How dare you support Donald Trump? You should be supporting Mr. Biden. How dare you want to vote Conservative or vote for the UKIP or the UK Independence Party or Reform UK? How dare you want to vote for these things? You need to conform to what I say. Cut your carbon footprint and stop warming your house so much. While I fly around in my private jet and have my heating on full in my 17-bedroom fucking mansion. Who the fuck cares what a celebrity says? They're all fucking applauding themselves at the award ceremonies, aren't they? They're all going, oh, yes, we're amazing. We're fantastic, didn't you know? Oh, yes. Yeah, you should drive a Prius. Okay. Yes, we're all amazing. Yes. I love the smell of my own fart. It's rich. I just think pompous fucks. Go and pretend. You're not important. Celebrities, actors aren't important people. Are they? They're not making decisions that change the world, you know. I love Team America, for fuck's sake. It's like the Film Actors Guild. They all take themselves so seriously. And you just see them for the hypocrites they are. And these people are just, horrible people. We can all say Jennifer Lawrence is an idiot because of the things that she said, but she's attractive, and you just go, oh yeah, a bit of Jennifer Lawrence here and there, not bad, each into their own light, But then she opens her mouth, it's just like, oh god, I don't want to listen. What are you even saying, love? Your first female action hero. I just think, fuck off. Jesus, wept. These people think they're amazing. They think they're the next best, the saviors of all humanity. They are so wrong. So wrong. Calm down now. Sci-fi shipyards, having seen Drinker and Az's reviews of Doctor Who, I agree with you. I've never been the biggest Doctor Who fan, but as a Brit, it is a shame to see what has become of it. Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree with you, Watch Nerd. Petrock of apathy. Your rants need built-in applause breaks. Brilliant. Shipyards, fellas, I'm telling you, the tide is turning. However, we're going to see the death of everything we hold dear first. We haven't already, but time's changing. I think you're partly right there, because the tide is turning and it's starting to level out now. But I think it's going to be at the cost of a lot of drowned franchises. You're 100% correct, Kev Rees. Hello, mate. How are you? Appreciate that, mate. You agree or disagree, it's up to you. That's the beauty. We can all agree and all disagree. We can all say things and have people agree or disagree. That's fine. It's fine. But in the modern world, it's not fine, is it? Because if you say any of this stream could get taken down just for me voicing an opinion, having crazy rants. Ridiculous. In Discovery, there are plenty of things that can be considered entertaining. The character of Michael Burnham was one such thing, because you could constantly make fun of her. Yeah, but again, isn't that slightly damaging entertainment, where you're it's kind of, isn't it? It's kind of like The Office, whether it's the American Office or the British Office. It's extremely awkward humor, isn't it? And it's the kind of thing that's awkward to watch, because it's embarrassing for the characters that are in these situations and behaving this way, and suddenly stony silence falls across the room when they've said something, or they're trying to be funny, or they've made a joke and it's just not landed. And it's that kind of parallel with what happens in our lives when we say something in a group of people, we're all having a laugh, and then you say something and every just one just goes quiet. That kind of awkwardness, and you get that when watching things like The Office. But with watching Discovery, it's like it's kind of like watching actors act so much. They think they're acting so much, they're amazing, but they're acting and the performing this script, and it's kind of cringe inducing and almost annoying and anger inducing. They hate their audience. Yeah, they do. They hate you. 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 They don't like you because you enjoy something, and you're wrong for enjoying it. For whatever reason, you're wrong for enjoying it. Incorrect, wrong. Or you're an ist, or a phobe, or deplorable because you enjoy something that they don't. So, in a classic narcissistic way, they are narcissist. They come in, tell you you're wrong, tell you whatever you liked was never that good to begin with. They stomp on all your toys. They destroy your past. They destroy your hopes. They destroy your dreams. They destroy your memory. They are destructive people, and they need to stop. And I think people are just getting so fucking sick and tired of being told that they're bad people. I'm so tired of people saying you're a bad person because you like this, or you're a bad person because you like that. You're a bad person because you believe this politically, or that politically, or this religiously, or that religiously. You're a bad person. When all you're trying to do is just get through your life, enjoying yourself, being a good person, being a moral person. It's just, Jesus Christ. I get along with anybody who isn't a twat. If you're a twat and you behave like a twat, you behave like a knob, you put other people's lives at risk, I'm not gonna like you. Sorry. If you have a serious problem with me, then that's your problem. I won't give you the time of day. If I've got something I need to work on, or something I need to think about, and you tell me, and and you say, oh, by the way, Danger Man, you're being a knob, stop it, then I will give you a little bit of my life for some self-reflection, and I will reflect on things. And I do this all the time, and it's something that I've only started doing in my 30s. I say in my 30s, I started doing it in my 30s. I'm now in my 40s. It's just self-reflection. Am I in the wrong? Can I look at it this way or that way, or look at it from different angles? And I've come to the conclusion that sometimes I'm wrong, but most of the time people are just twats. But no one has to agree with me. No one has to agree with anything that I say. They have to agree that I have the right to say it. Ridiculous. Watch Nerd. I hate celebrities like that. Those are the ones I avoid like the plague. Massive narcissism. Yeah, it's narcissism, but it's just a massive ego, isn't it? It is huge ego. And it's like the most cringeworthy ones were the ones that in COVID they were singing the fucking was it the Beatles song or the John Lennon song? I can't remember. And they were singing it, and it's like, and people were going, I know how you feel being stuck at home, being isolated. It's terrible. It's so horrible. Being in this 14-bedroom estate, it's so awful. Working on my Maserati, watching my big screen television, feeling so lonely and alone as my my maid is cleaning my 15th spare bedroom. That sort of thing. It made me absolutely weep. And I think the Dreaded Sea has, let's say the new Dreaded Sea, has had an effect on people's view of celebrities. horrendous. Wrong side of Brexit. Who was the wrong side of Brexit? Yeah. Oh man, that to me that's where it all sort of started in England. It was. Oh, can people not just have a vote? Just give them a vote. Oh look, that side won. Can we just move on now? Most actors, models are narcissistic. They need to be in order to be good at their jobs, to be fair. No, that's a fair point. They do need certain characteristics. Like if you're going to run a business, you have to have a certain mentality to do that, and be quite ruthless in some ways. I fly LHR, LAX quite a bit in business first class for work, so I've seen a fair few actors. They hit their audience. Yeah, I've read that one. Current era of Hollywood only delivers the unintendedly generating source material to be turned into actual good content by competent YouTubers. Thanks for your contribution, sir. Thank you, Mike Guest. That's very very nice of you to say. Yes, you're right with the comparison to The Office. But it also opens up a lot of cool possibilities. For example, you could throw a party with some good drinks, watch Discovery, and laughs, and ultimately die of laughter. Rock on! Celebrities. I take responsibility. For what? Yeah, exactly. For what? What do you take responsibilities for? You pompous asses. No. Oh, well. Oh, crikey. It's a bit of an odd stream, isn't it, really? I've just thought. It's a bit of an odd stream, isn't it? Me just ranting and raving mindlessly. Anyway, moving on. What else should we talk about? Oh, man. I think I think I'm wondering. I part of me was wondering. Probably not many Resident Evil fans in here, but what's going to be the next Resident Evil game? Is that going to be another remake or Resident Evil 9? 9! I can't believe they've gotten to 9. And it's not just the main numbered titles, is it? It's everything else. You know, and it just points to again. This whole thing kind of points to lack of originality in media nowadays, doesn't it? Games are unoriginal. Um, you know, it's all remakes and remasters and re-releases, and it's what movies do as well. Let's just remake stuff. Let's remake this. Let's remake that, and it becomes superfluous and repetitive and moronic and drab and dry and tasteless. So I'm not sure I could stand another iteration of Batman, another iteration of Spider-Man. So how many different ways can you try this? How many different times can you try this? You know, how many different times can you reboot something? Oh, have you seen the 2011 reboot? No, I've seen the 2015 reboot. What about the 2022 reboot? No, I've seen the 2025 reboot. how many? How soon is it before we just go? Oh yeah, the 226th reboot of Batman. That's my favorite. Well, it just becomes, you know, all the media, digital media is organized in just reboot and year of reboot. Tell me, are you eagerly awaiting the final season of Discovery and predictions for the finale? Am I eagerly awaiting Star Trek Discovery season 5? I'm patiently waiting for it in a review, strictly in a review sense. Kind of morbid curiosity a little bit as well. I think what they're going to do is there will be another universe-ending threat, or potential universe-ending threat. There'll be loads of different references to Trek. They'll follow Metallic's sort of plan a little bit and just go absolute nostalgia bait as much as possible, as much as Discovery can. They'll definitely have the USS Voyager. Well, not the Voyager. Isn't it the Janeway or whatever it is, the ship, the Intrepid class ship? You can't actually tell what it looks like. It looks. It's just. See what the ship looks like, please. No sense of scale. Do I think? I don't know what they're planning to do. I think that Space Jesus will get thrown into a parallel universe that is actually the universe of Stargate SG-1, and she'll get thrown in there and she'll instantly become one of the ancients and she'll ascend, and then she'll be able to universe jump across vast chasms of different, vast swaths of different universes, and she'll suddenly end up in like she'll end up in the Avengers universe and then the Doctor Who universe, and she'll just universe hop, and then she will ascend a higher level, and she'll become the sole creator of every single franchise that has ever been released in media, and then she will become this all-knowing, and then she'll break the fourth wall, jump out of the television screen in a mist form, and then she'll ascend through the roof of your house, and then she'll go up into the sky and she'll watch everybody on Earth and just go, my children, Space Jesus has arrived. And she'll go out into space, and then she'll dissipate and spread across the universe, and the cosmic background radiation will change. It's the face of Marvel. That is no idea. I don't know. Probably. Sorry, that was shit. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It'd be fun to find out in a depressing kind of way. You know what would be a good joint topic? A few of us getting together and coming up with a new Trek series, like we'd actually like to see for a change. That sounds like a very interesting idea. Quite like that. Just as a discussion, I mean. Yeah. I mean, actually making a show. I think that'd be quite difficult. But no, yeah, I think that would be great. Yeah. Well, the worst part is they keep redoing origin stories if it's a relatively unknown character, okay, but not the best known characters on the planet. Yeah. Make something new. These people aren't creative. And what do you think? Will Pike overcome the terror that overwhelmed him in the last episode? You mean when he's just going, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. Tell me, women, what do I do? Yeah. Who cares? Like I was projecting my apathy. Yeah, I don't know. And just, oh, you know what I think will happen? Number one will come up to him on the bridge and just keep slapping him. Wake up! Wake up! Snap out of it! What are we gonna do? And he's gonna go, I'm a useless man. I'm only cooking this show. I don't know what to do. Probably nobody, but it's worth to ask anyway. Well, I think it'd be good. Sorry, I guess Jason Isaacs will return for a cameo episode of Discovery. Maybe. I'm not sure I'd care at this point. Would anyone? He was pretty much one of the best things in season 1 Discovery, but they just fucked him Over. Watch Nerd. I don't give a fuck anymore about Strange New Worlds. No. Me neither. I don't care. They've not done anything to earn any kind of respect from me. They just haven't. We'll let you watch season 3, to be honest, Dangerman. I really have got to start taking some antidepressants before I watch New Trek. Oh, same considering I barely made it through season 2 of Strange New Worlds without my brain dribbling out my nose. It's like just dribbling. It was terrible. It was terrible. Season 3 is going to be even worse, I think. Nurse Chapel is good eye candy, but oh god, hell yeah, she's good eye candy. But her character is annoying, as is Emo's Spot. Yeah, they've made them uninteresting, haven't they? There's no character there. They're just people that react to things, and react to things in a very new, stupid way. Apathy. Yes, my ideas would be to shipyards. My ideas would be predominantly exploring building a UFP extension into the Gamma Quadrant. That's interesting. Good one. I wanted that to be the final 2 seasons of Deep Space Nine. Who will slap Pike? Probably some strong woman. I think it would be like it's that scene in Aeroplane. You remember the scene when the woman's freaking out, and everyone forms a line and starts slapping her, and it goes further back the line, and people have got baseball bats and cricket bats, and it just starts with slapping. So I think all the bridge crew, all the women on the bridge would just form a line and start slapping him, and snap out of it, bang. You're saying, "Will you wake?" Oh, that'd be hilarious. That would be brilliant. I'd love a discussion on how we think DS9 and Voyager should have ended. I enjoyed them both, but they had weak endings. Voyager more so than Deep Space Nine had a weak ending. I did not enjoy Voyager's ending at all. I thought time travel again. Really? And we got this kind of crappy false epilogue, didn't we? Oh, the Voyager crew are home. They're for home. It's fantastic. Yes, here's 25 years later or whatever. And, it's just like, Harry finally got that promotion. He's captain now. The Doctor is still a medical officer and he's got a wife. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, spoiler alert. Tuvok's going mad. Isn't that depressing? It's like it's this epilogue that doesn't really go anywhere and doesn't actually transpire. So we don't get the real epilogue. And I thought that was pretty poor. I honestly think that they should have had Voyager get home 2 episodes before, well, just the penultimate episode before the 2-parter, and get them home then. And that episode is showing certain aspects, showing how they got home, and then the final 2 parts were an epilogue, where maybe the crew are, it sort of time jumps a little bit, and maybe bring it full circle with them finding the caretaker species. I don't know. It would have been a really good, anything would have been better than Janeway once again going up against the Borg, once again encountering herself, once again, developing some, having MacGuffin anti-Borg technology that enabled them to get home, and then getting this shoddy ending where Voyager just flies towards the Earth with a couple of starships and they're all welcoming them home. It's like it didn't really land well. I don't think Endgame was a very good episode at all. I think it was terrible. Marcin, do you see yourself laughing at new Star Trek now? And you said it wasn't entertaining. Yeah, no, I understand. I do. There's a little bit, a little bit of conflict there. It's nice. It's nice to have a laugh about it, but it's coming from a relatively negative place, isn't it? It's kind of like when you stub your toe and you're so angry, you just fuck's sake, I've had enough, and you start laughing, and it's kind of like it comes from that sort of place, I suppose. It is still downright, depressing and makes me angry, but no, I can have a laugh about it, but it's not. I would not. I would rather have a laugh and a joke about something positive related to Star Trek than something negative. If that makes sense. I don't want. I don't hate watch Star Trek, and I can laugh at. I can laugh at New Trek, but I don't want to. Don't want to laugh at it because it's shit. I want to laugh. I want to laugh in a good way because it's good, and it's just simply not that. I'm not sure that made any sense. It did to me. I don't know whether it did to you. Final episode of Discovery to correctly address someone where no pronoun has gone before. Space, the final frontier. I identify as space. What do you identify as? Do you identify as you, or do you identify as me? Anyway, these are the voyages of the USS Pronoun. Its ongoing mission to explore strange, diverse, inclusive new worlds, to seek out they thems, she she's, and he hers, and they thems. I can't even continue that because it's just probably the way it's going to end up in 10 years' time. To boldly go when no person has gone before. Because I don't identify as one. Oh, we are the Borg. We do not identify as one. We are a collective. Fucking hell. Comedy is often born out of tragedy. Yeah, it's true. That's a good point. Good point. When there are no other options, you have to laugh at what is there. But I would also like to see it have cool Star Trek. Wouldn't that be amazing, Martin? It would be incredible to have really good Star Trek back. The Orville's the proof. I think STO had some good story ideas, but could have been made into an interesting series. Yeah, I assume that's Star Trek Online. Yeah, I don't know, Star Trek. It's not good anymore, is it? New stuff anyway. This is gonna be a relatively short stream. I think I'm starting to wax and wane a little bit. But I hope. I hope things do get better, but I think it's already too late. I don't think there's going to be any. I think Colin's right. There's no saving Star Trek, and I wish we could. I wish we could, but we're not. We can't save it because it won't. It can't save it from itself. I keep looking at this. I got this. My missus brought it me, and she says, yeah, I think it was a random gift, but Star Trek stamps, not Star Trek stamps, and it's come in a pack. So you stamps are on the other side. You've got Star Trek stamps, and I've got Kirk, I've got Picard, Cisco, Janeway, Archer, and at the end is Gabriel Lorca for some reason. There he is at the end. Look, Gabriel Lorca. So I've stuck a sticker on him saying maybe, and I'll just keep this as it is. And at the bottom, you've got Spock, Deanna Troi, Bashir, Malcolm Reed, Michael Burnham, which I put not you, and who's the other one? Is it Tilly? Yeah. Oh no, Ash Tyler, and I've put not you as well. It's a lovely gift, but it was just three of them kind of spoiled it a little bit. And this is a perfect representation of what I'm talking about when it comes to Star Trek. They mix it in now because they deem it as Star Trek. We don't deem it as Star Trek. They deem it as Star Trek. They mix it in with everything. All the promotional posters for like Star Trek Day and everything has their characters at the front, our characters at the back, and it's just ridiculous. It is such a hijacking of the franchise. It's awful. I don't. Room 101. Hello. I'd rather watch a 10-episode series where Ronan the Ghost comes back and falls in love with Beverly. Picard has to rescue her than Star Trek Discovery in Strange New World. Imagine. Ronan the Ghost. Ronan the Ghost. That was terrible, wasn't it? Subrosa. It's Subrosa, wasn't it? That's why I encourage watching and reviewing fan-made Star Trek productions. There are plenty of cool stories, really. I don't doubt you, mate, and it's something I will look at. I will look at doing that because fan-made stuff is very well done. There's a small group called Star Trek Pathfinder on Facebook. It's the only place I've really seen them, but they do a lot of green screen stuff with images, and they'll do like a kind of like a comic strip with green screen and images. Look them up, Star Trek Pathfinder on Facebook. They're absolutely brilliant. Just a small group of enthusiasts who make something Star Trek related, and it's really nice. It's nice. I like all their posts because I think they're great. The fans are great. They make great stuff. What I don't like, and what I fear will happen with a lot of fan stuff, as CBS Paramount, as their numbers continue to dwindle with all the Star Trek failures that they've had, and they are failures, they'll get more and more defensive about the IP. You look at all the great fan-made projects that are out there. Star Trek continues, and Stage 9. Look at Stage 9, a full recreation that they were working on of the Enterprise D, and you can move the ship and everything like that, and it was superb. And they shut it down. They shut it down for copyright. They attack my channel for copyright all the time. They are so precious about our IP, but again, they want to stop you from making stuff that doesn't include new Trek. And I think that's, again, it just shows what these people are like. Ridiculous. It always seems so hopeless at times like this, but I choose to believe that Star Trek can be saved. It only takes one new show or new creator to turn it around. It'll have its day again. I hope you're right, Shipyards. I really do. I hope you're right. And it's not that I'm against anything new. I'm not against anything new. And people, it really fucking fucks me off when people say, oh, you just don't like it because it's new. I'm not against anything new. It has to be decent. It has to be respectful. It has to respect the source material. And it has to add something and bring something new to the universe. But the problem is, yes, you can have Terry Matalas. I want to start calling it the Matalas problem. Terry Matalas, Star Trek fan. He has worked on Star Trek before, real Star Trek, and he brought Nostalgia Frenzy and Member Berry vines to his show, and it was, people kind of lapped it up a little bit, and it was deemed really good, but it is still not Star Trek. and it still doesn't feel like Star Trek. It just feels like a trip down memory lane where the memory is slightly different. It's a story that didn't need to be told. It was a redrafting of characters' personalities and a retelling and a kind of a course correction. So Metalis did a really good job in that respect for Picard season 3, but it was still bad. And ultimately, yes, he was given the reins for season 3 of Picard. He was told, you know, you're now showrunner of that show in its final season. You can do whatever you want with it. You know, go and make something, whatever. And that was just passing of the problem. Metalis had to fix it. I get all that, and that's absolutely fine. But for as long as the people who are behind New Trek have the IP, for as long as they have it, they're not going to produce anything good because their hubris won't allow them to do it. Their egos won't allow them to do it. Okay? They will not produce anything different, and that they are doomed. They are doomed to repeat this pattern. And they think when they made Strange New Worlds, they think that they were appealing to something. They were changing it to appeal to us fans, and they wanted to make something more Star Trek. Okay, we'll make it episodic. Okay, so you made it episodic. Well done. And then you went straight back down the same path that you did with Discovery, because every episode in season 2 starts with a previously on Strange New Worlds. So it's not episodic, is it? Because every episode, although it has a different story, is following the same fucking basic story. It's not episodic. It's fake episodic. As long as these people still have the IP, Star Trek is just not savable. It needs to be handled by someone who understands it, knows what it is, knows what they have. Doctor Who is exactly the same. Who here thought that Russell T Davies would come in and save the day? A lot of people did. And what did he do? He doubled down and he made it so much worse. Horrific. I don't think Metalis is the one. No. He's not the one. No, I don't think so. I don't think he is. I agree. I don't think he is the right one for the job. Ever notice how Metalis looks the same in every photo? I really believe he's just a cardboard cutout, and he still produced something better than Kurtzman. Metalis cut out like that. Try reading my last name again. It was adorable. Why are you doing this to me? I am tired. Why are you doing this to me? Kielazinski. There you go. That's the only attempt I'm doing. I'll try again. Kielinski. Oh, Seth MacFarlane could do it, as you say, Danger Man. He did a great job with the Orville. Yes, he could. And will they ask him? Will they go to him? No. He was Admiral Teague. Welcome to the stream. It's great to have you here. Hello from New York. Well, hello from England. This is kind of a weird stream because I'm just talking and almost, yeah, thanks. I'm just talking and getting myself into all sorts of trouble by ranting uncontrollably about certain things that could get the stream demonetized. I just went off on a little few random tangents, but it's great to have you here, Admiral Teague. This isn't going to be a long stream. We are approaching the end of it now because I am absolutely exhausted. I've been at work all day, so I have to get some rest at some point and go to bed. So I'm going to be up early in the morning again. But I will be hopefully streaming with other people. I showed up right at the right time. Yeah, you did, mate. So yeah, it's been a weird one. I just fancied catching up with my community because you're all such a great bunch of people, and I love talking to you. It's so much fun just sitting here and conversing with people. Although it is me just on the camera reading chats. It's great to do. I just wish I had a little bit more energy up here. I'm very sort of tired at the moment. It's been a very long week, a very difficult week. So hopefully the next stream will be a little bit more entertaining. And I think the next stream I will try and get Zell on to the stream, because he's been looking forward to doing a stream with me. And I would love to do a stream with him as well. And then I'll start working my way through the list of people who would like to live stream with me. And we can have some really good conversations live. And it's whilst you're here, whilst you're all here, there aren't many people here this time around, but whilst you're here, and if you are watching post live or anything like that, please visit Admiral Teague, Clayton Rumley, and subscribe to Clayton's channel, please, and subscribe to Teague's channel. It would really be great if you could help them out. They do some great work. They've got some great videos on their YouTube channel. Teague does some great live stream. He's an absolute gem. Clayton is a very good friend of mine. Please head over to his channel and hit that subscribe button. It's at Clayton Rumley. You'll find him. There's a cartoon avatar on his thumbnail. Please head over there and subscribe to him and show Clayton some love. Definitely show Admiral Teague some love. Marcin, I'm not going to say your last name. Take care. You too. Love to watch your reviews. Thank you so much for watching them, mate. And if I can, I will try and find some way to get my other older reviews up on the channel. But it's kind of like the format that they were done in it's just not really workable. I'll see what I can do. But yeah, I'll have more videos coming up as well. Sci-Fi Shipyards. Find Sci-Fi Shipyards on it's Facebook, isn't it? And like his page and follow his page. If anybody wants any more shout outs or anything, you've got your own channels, please tell me now, because I'm giving you my 5-minute warning of ending the stream, and we'll get some shout outs going, because it's important to help each other to grow the community. Please check out Cold Harbour, good friend of the channel's band. Zell is his band. He's actually going there playing live now. So check out Cold Harbour, really good. Yes, check out Teague's channel. It's there. I'm sorry, Teague, I'm no good at posting links or anything. I've really got to get some YouTube training in. Check out Teague's channel. Check out Clayton's channel. Yeah, it's been wonderful talking to you all. Do some join review together with As of Pitiful Drinker. I'll be honest with you, mate. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't have me on. I'm just a rambling idiot. Looking forward to seeing them. No channel, just glad Admiral Teague introduced me to yours. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. It's NBD, I have a wrench spanner. Yes, you do. Do some reviews with Critical Drinker or As. Yeah, they just wouldn't. I don't think they'd have me on. I have requested to do some to do a happy hour with the drinker. I requested about 2 years ago, and no worries, mate. No worries, Sci-Fi. Yeah, I think it's Facebook, isn't it? Facebook page. Go look at Sci-Fi Shipyards. It's got some wonderful content on there. But yeah, the drinker. The drinker's too big. It's too popular now. Maybe when he was a smaller channel, there may have been a stream we could have done together. But he's too big now, and as well, I don't think neither of them know who I am. So just don't think it's ever going to happen. Will I like it to? Sure, I'd love to talk about it, but unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm on Instagram and TikTok too. The heart thing always blocks these comments. I make spaceships. There you go. He's a creator of spaceships. I have to show you. I have to try and show you some of the artwork I did when I was younger. Actually, give me 2 minutes before I end the stream. I think I have it here. I did a bunch of drawings when I was a kid, and I'm not sure whether they're in here, but they might be. Of some ships. Hey, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay, I'll try and get this on camera. This is, I believe, the Enterprise B. That I did. I hand drew this with a ruler and copied it. But this is, let's see if I can get it on the camera. That is something I drew when I was about 13. I just hit my teenage years, and I drew that and did it with a ruler and a like a fine graphic pencil. Camera's gonna spaz out on me now, isn't it? Stupid camera. Stupid camera's gone all blurry. And just like magic, we're back in focus. Let's see. Let's pull the chat back up. Yeah, that I did that when I was a lot younger. What else did I have? I might have some more. Probably not actually. Did a picture of that and a picture of that. I think the ones from my youth, most of them have sort of vanished and been discarded or sort of not survived the several transitions that I've made from house to house. Funnily enough, I don't know why I've just opened 365. What an absolute prat I am. Let's see. I went through a phase of just drawing and drawing and drawing people and ships and all sorts, all manner of stuff. That's my Jean-Luc Picard. So I drew that, I don't know, friggin' years ago. I really got to try and draw him again. Oh, that was my Predator. That's my Predator that took me days to complete. Freaking hell, took me days. That did ages. I did Jonathan Frakes as well at some point. Can't remember how long ago. Years ago, really. I don't know why I'm showing you all this. It's just random stuff. It's a weird stream, so why not? Fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it. Then there's just a bunch of Family Guy ones. I drew Jack Sparrow as well. Not really related to Star Trek, but yeah, it's just random stuff. But yeah, I used to draw ships all the time, and I was so meticulous with my drawings. I draw I design my own ships as well. It's so much fun just kit bashing a drawing together. It's brilliant. Oh, bless you all. Thank you very much. Most impressive. My art was shit at that age. Yeah, my mum was an artist, and it's just something that I sort of took on and did. But if I find any more, I'll put it on the community tab on the old YouTube. I think that's it. I think I'm gonna have to call it a day now, guys. I'm absolutely stonking knackered. Bloody hell, mate, those are really good. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Whilst I've got you all here, and I know I'm ending the stream soon, but whilst I've got you all here, I do have other channels. Okay, some of them are work in progresses, some of them are just placeholders for other content that I want to do. So I've got a couple of things I want to do next year. I want to keep doing reviews and this channel and everything like that. I do have a repair channel, which is UK Danger Man Repairs, where I just repair electronics or attempt to fix electronics and do some videos. I don't really do them too often because it costs a lot of money to buy this stuff to try and fix it, and it doesn't always. It doesn't always work. I don't always do it. I did the repairs, and it's getting a little bit of traction. It's not much, but if you could head over there and have a look at it, if you wanted to subscribe, that would be fantastic. I also have a gaming channel that I'm trying to get going. Again, I'm not really put anything on it yet, and I wanted to sort of I want to sort of do some form of gaming videos as well. I suppose I'm spreading myself too thin, but I just enjoy so many things, and I can't share them all on this channel. And I do have an art channel. Okay, it's something of it's something that I wanted to try and see if it went anywhere, and gets a little bit of attention, but not too much. That's Sharp's art, Sharp's ASM art. I'll put a link. I'll put it on the community post or something like that. It's literally SHARPZ space ASMArt, ASMART, and I just do some sped up drawing videos where I just draw anything. Let me see if I can find the link. I'm trying to. I'm not trying to do too much. It's just I've got so many different interests. I like to do videos on anything. And UK Danger Man Reviews is mainly just reviews of Star Trek. I don't want to sort of permeate the channel with too much of the other stuff. But it's just fun stuff. So if you want to check these things out, then please do. Let me see if I can find. That's not going to come up with anything. Let me see if I can find. Oh no! Oh bloody hell! I hit the wrong key. What an idiot! There you go. There we go. I'll see if I can put a link to it. There we go. That's the ASM art. Let's see if we can get the repairs in the gaming one up. Yeah, Danger Man repairs. There we go. That's the repairs. And the gaming one, I think, is actually live, but I'm not really doing anything with it at the moment. It is literally just. Oh yeah, that's a terrible picture of me. That'll do. Copy. And those are my other channels that I'm not really sure what I'm doing with yet, but please feel free to check that out. I really liked that live player StarTRek Resurgence you did, and I've still not completed it yet. I've still got to do more streams on it. So awesome drawings. Thank you, Watch Nerd. Thank you for that. I have to get a signed copy. But to be fair, all my pictures are signed. It's just nobody ever wants them, so I don't really do anything with them. But yeah, I'm just trying some different things. But I would really appreciate it if you did just head on over, see if you like it, hit subscribe if you do, watch some of the videos, show them a bit of love. The art one, I'm trying to sort of do stuff with, because the drawing is something that I really enjoy. I do get a lot of enjoyment out of drawing, and I wanted to share that in a YouTube fashion. So yeah, much love to you all. Thank you so much for being here, listening to my pathetic, silly little rants on YouTube. It's so nice to have you here. So great to have the support, and so great to know so many great people. And I will. Let me just check my calendar. I'm going to try and do a stream, an actual functional stream with a topic and everything. I shall try and do one on this coming Sunday, maybe. I'll try and do a stream on this Sunday. How's that sound? And I don't know, let's discuss Voyager. Why not? And I'll try and get someone on as well at some point. I'm just rambling because I'm tired. So I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you to everybody. Genuinely thank you for joining me. And thank you for commenting. And thank you so much for your support. It's been an absolute pleasure. Love to you all. Thank you very much. I'm going to go off to bed now. Toodle pips. That's all for now.